I guess it's that time of year, where the culmination of unresolved and unforgiven thoughts unravel the guilt and underlying fear, rising to the surface, begging to be seen. Bathe me in your waters so that I may recognize myself as clean. Try as I may, I cannot keep up with the appearances of others. Does anyone else experience this pain that I see in my brother? The secrets that we keep and the lies that we tell, sending thoughts and prayers and wishing I were well. What is love if its expression is withheld and concealed? What is love if not a bridge to eternity from the space where time has not been properly used to heal the unhealed? How can I look upon the world, be in it and not of it? How can I extend this light within while attempting to covet and share it with only a select few, or none at all? How do I remember? How do I rise without the vulnerability and willingness to stumble and fall? I do not make mistakes. I have only judgments and error. I am the light of creation dreams are made of, yet also its absence, the content of nightmares, the embodiment of terror.
Everything works out in the end. Everything works out in the end. You told me everything works out in the end. Everything works out in the end. Oh, oh, oh. You got me
My hand is held out. I'm tired of doing this alone. I seek and do not find, in places I expect it to be known. I've settled for far less than my value and your worth, putting myself last and trying to help you finish first. I want to be selfish. I want to not care about how, when, what, and why you feel. But as you stand before me, I feel obligated to kneel in your presence and bless the ground in which we touch. Independent from the whole, not so much. Most people don't match up. The content drastically differs from the presentation of the proverbial cup, and I keep being told it's just my projection. Does my projection absolve you of yours, or is this both a defense and an attack against my own protection? I don't want to make myself or anyone else wrong, any more than I desire to be right. What I am looking for is honesty and vulnerability, a naked me standing before a naked you, heart to heart, sight to sight. I sometimes desperately wish my heart were not on my sleeve, that I could discern who is invited in and who should be told to leave. But it has never felt right to deny my presence, to try and usurp the vibration which brought us together to be blessed by one another's essence. I've been thinking about things a lot lately, and I've decided to call it Midlife Reevaluations, a series of simultaneously penned thoughts, seemingly in conflict. A deeper journey inward. I'm having revelations. Or is it that I am this awareness, becoming conscious of itself as the creative intelligence, a stream of life energy flowing towards the upper shelf? And then what? The denouement of this intricate and elaborate plot, only to realize my place as a singular yet comprehensively plural dot, one of trillions of atoms of light traveling as space through time, understanding that I am the water within the wine and yet neither alone. I am not my experiences, nor the patterns I have sown. I am ready, and yet I have memories as far back as I can remember that I have said these very words before. It's not that I didn't believe them, it's that I was saying them inward to convince instead of letting them permeate from my core. I see a lot of people checking out, whether it be shedding the physical body or appearing to have lost their minds. The power that creates is the same as the one that unbinds. Two polarities of the same scale, one love, one total opposite in fear and consequent pain. The choice to move from one end to the other and remain is not through action, but through thought. Forgiveness of the past releases the guilt and washes away the concept of being caught, being held accountable by something outside of oneself, because you now hold accountability for your own. A mind that knows it is righteous can neither accept a reality apart from illusion, nor can it be shown. Humility is vital in creation becoming conscious of itself. It must understand its power in order to constructively utilize its unlimited resources and wealth. All the microcosmic effects we create have no true bearing on the macrocosmic truth. Despite experiencing perceived negative and positive energies, these are temporary states in time that exist without a place, a testament to the childlike mentality of youth. I know there is something on the verge. I couldn't deny this deepening urge if I wanted to, as it speaks in a language unfamiliar to me, yet I understand every word. In every second that it speaks, I am less bound by the confines of a quest to seek and find until I am blinded by the truth, to the history of lies I have bought, told, and resold as my own property. Now is the time to identify properly as who and what I am, God in the flesh. There is nothing more, and I am nothing less. Yet I am you, and we are me, the drop of water swimming in the vastness of the sea. And to believe I once thought we were separate, silly of me. The roots have no purpose without the ascension of the tree. What I am here to do, the world cannot teach. The masters and saints can neither preach to the mind trying to receive. It is only the heart that unlocks the caverns of truth and provides reprieve. There is only now, not yesterday nor tomorrow. I walk on water. I cannot drown myself or you in sorrow. It is my honor, privilege, and charge to rise and be risen, to allow love to guide my every thought, word, and action, to rest in light and be effortlessly driven. That next place, it doesn't exist. As much as I wish it did, it's like the fantasy that Sleeping Beauty was awakened by true love's kiss. But if love were bound by romantic soliloquies and gestures of the like, its conditional access would prevent its wings from ever taking flight, and we'd be left in a flurry of special relationships, placing value in what we think serves us best. Returning to one's own sovereignty is more likened to a game than a challenging test, a game that must and has already been won, a planet that knows its function is to revolve around the sun, because it respects the cosmic order, so it can fulfill its purpose. Every unknown, seated within the heart-mind of creation, written upon every strand of human DNA, is the Creator's corpus. And yet, we look for answers in books, a distraction to avoid introspection and take an inward look. Time and space are not what we have been taught to believe they are. To operate within them is to apply a form of measurement and limit just how far we can, yet also must. Surrender contains the willingness to forgive, embrace, follow, and trust. It's okay. All of it. All of yours and all of mine. All of theirs in linear patterns we call time. The space in between, an intricate web interconnected where intention is seen. Love your way through, for each moment is made new when you say so in the quiet of your mind. A channel of light, a stream of consciousness to unblind you from yourself, so the world is experienced as nothing more than a training construct, here to see nouns as true reflections of the divine. We exist only as whole, perfect, and complete emanations. There's only one sin and only one crime: to deny the existence of the self, to misuse the creative energy of thought to say I am not rather than I am. If we can think it, then I most certainly can.